Dev Sani here for Queensberry Promotions, and I'm joined by aspiring flyweight David Adeleye.
How's it going?
You're not a flyweight, are you?
No. Far from.
So David, obviously I can tell you're a heavyweight. You've signed with Frank Warren in July, and now you're making your professional debut on December 21st. How excited are you to finally get to make your debut?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, man, but yeah, it's finally happening now. It was meant to happen back in July, but injuries or what have you not, had to kind of rectify them and go through physio. But yeah, I'm good now though. I'm back to it.
I understand you've got a business degree. You've been to university. You've done all of that. So with that in mind, why on earth are you boxing?
The love of the sport and the hunger. But yeah, man, I was doing it from such a young age, anyways. It was like second nature, juggling the two of them. But I love the sport, so I'll always be hungry for it. So yeah.
How do you do that? How do you juggle boxing and your degree?
Initially, obviously, I was going through like the school process, finishing school, going home to box. Did the same thing with college, and I went to university up in Wolverhampton. Then I kind of just found a boxing gym out there. I was still training out at Dubois for London, but like my coaches in London were getting my fights and whatnot. But I was just training up there, and then when I had a fight, I'd go back down, fight, come back up. And my lecturers kind of understood that, so they're kind of lenient with me. So yeah, it was alright.
You've been all around the country sparring, I understand. You was telling me earlier you've been sparring Hughie Fury. Tell us some of the names. Is Chisora, you've sparred him as well?
Yeah, Hughie Fury, Chisora, David Hay, Joe Joyce, Billum Smith, Dion Juma. I've sparred all of them, to be fair. Yeah.
How's that all gone for you?
Good, man. I love the work. I mean, I need it, and I need the experienced fighters because you learn a lot from them. And yeah, man, I do more than hold my own. So yeah.
I bet you do. We're in the Peacock Gym today. It's where we're having the media workout. This is Daniel Dubois' manor. Have you seen him around at all? Is he giving you a little bit of a side eye?
No, not today. I haven't seen him today. I mean, last time I think I saw him was his fight. But yeah, I mean, it'll be good to see him anyways. It'll be good to see him. Size up to each other and see, yeah.
Same age, potential future fight?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely going to happen. We used to be stable mates. We've been in there together. We've done many rounds together. That's definitely going to happen. We're both heavyweights, both with the same promoter, both same. Like, it's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
What are your memories of sparring Daniel Dubois then? You were both at Dale Youth together, is that right?
Yeah. So we were both juniors together, done the Dale. Good spars. I remember my coach used to stand in the middle of the ring trading it out. And my coach, he had to tell us like time's gone. You know what I mean? Time's over. Like the ring's done. Sorry, the round's done. But yeah, we had good 50-50 spars. Obviously, I haven't sparred him now, but it'll be definitely good to see what it's like now.
Sure. When that does happen, can you let me know just so I can come and watch?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He'll be the first person I tell.
Good man. So, do you follow the sport? Are you sort of student of the game as well?
Yeah, I love the sport, man. I don't just do it, I actually watch it. I'm a fan of the sport. I keep up to date with all the fights going on. I go home, I watch over all the fights that's happened on the weekend. I definitely study the sport.
All these heavyweights, do you watch them and kind of think, I want to get in there right now?
I watch them and think I'll kick their ass. I mean, I'm ready for them now, to be fair, but at the end of the day, I've got to stay humble and stay grounded. But I definitely watch the heavyweights and I love the heavyweight scene right now. I'd love to be in there, involved in the mix. But, I mean, time will tell. Got to stay grounded. I've got to be pushed at the right pace and whatnot. So I'm not going to rush into nothing. So, yeah.
Just turned 23. Is the plan to just be as active as possible and knock as many people out as you can?
Oh, most definitely. Staying as active as possible is the main thing. I mean, I'm young now, so it's only going to be easier now. The longer I leave it, the harder it gets. So if I can do it now, then it'll be good. I mean, when you're in your sort of later years in your careers, when you start to slow down, but now when you're starting is the time where you kind of find your craft and you kind of start to find yourself and build yourself up.
When you first signed for Frank Warren, I can't remember who told me, but someone said it to me, keep an eye on this guy. He's got a bit of Dubois about him, but he's a bit more leery. Is that fair, David?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, we've both got the same sort of like boxing skills. I know Dubois is like an introvert, he stays quiet and whatnot. I think I'm probably a bit more louder than him, so yeah, you could say that.
A Larry Dubois.
A David Adeleye. Yeah.
So, the heavyweight division, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about it. You've got Anthony Joshua against Andy Ruiz this Saturday night. Big rematch. How do you see that going?
I hope Joshua wins it. Seriously, it's good for heavyweight boxing if he does. It depends on how Joshua starts, I think. I think if Joshua takes the centre of the ring and kind of dictates the pace, I think he wins. I know Ruiz is heavier than him, but Joshua's clearly stronger than him. So Joshua should be able to outmuscle him and kind of push him about and bully him for the rounds.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, it looks like they've got their rematch booked February 22nd. How do you see that going?
I think Fury wins it, but not as easy as he does. I mean, it's not going to be as easy as it was before. I think because Wilder knows what Fury's kind of got to offer now, he's going to come on his A game, it's going to be harder, but I still see Fury doing it again. I still do.
Is he the number one heavyweight in the world for you then?
He is. Realistically, you have to be honest with yourself and be realistic. He is. He's the number one heavyweight right now. Yeah.
How would you train to fight someone like Tyson Fury?
You kind of got to get it's hard though because he's so tall. I was going to say you got to get the cruiserweights that kind of punch harder and are good boxers and punch fast, but because he's so tall, it's awkward at the same time. You've got to get long fighters. But yeah, I mean, you've got to probably get long fighters and good boxers. Just mix it up.
Obviously, he's part of Frank Warren's stable, so you've got Tyson, who's the current heavyweight king. You've got Daniel Dubois, who looks like, for the world, he's going to be the next heavyweight king. There's the likes of Gorman there as well. You feel as though you're in the right place?
Most definitely. I mean, we're all around the same age, me, Dubois, Gorman. We all be moved at the right pace. I mean, Gorman's doing well. I mean, he lost his last fight, but he's still doing well. I mean, he's still relevant. People still talk about him. I think he's been moved at the right sort of pace, and everyone's on the right stable right now. I think Frank's good with his heavyweights, and especially with the young fighters. He knows how to push them in right stead. So, yeah, I think I'm in the right place.
Joe Joyce as well, who you've sparred with?
Yeah, exactly. Got Joe Joyce. He's trying to fight for big titles. He's a novice in a heavyweight game. He's had less than 10 fights, but I mean, he's trying to fight for big titles. He is ready for them as well, so it's good.
I'm sure it won't be long till you're in the mix. So December 21st, the fight before Christmas, Daniel Dubois headlines. But you'll be headlining these shows too before long, huh?
God willing, man, most definitely. As long as I still do the right thing, keep grounded, stay humble, I definitely will.
Okay. Do you want to tell the guys at home why they should look out for David Adeleye?
Definitely going to bring excitement to the game. Got charisma, and I got the boxing skills to match it, and especially the power. You're going to be seeing some knockouts.
There you go. You want to see some knockouts? Come and see this guy. Come and see this guy. David Adeleye, pro debut, December 21st. Jesus, look at that. Goodness me. We will see you then live on BT Sport. Don't miss it.